time to spread some love all over the internet. How you doing, guys? Big mate Danskull here again today, back once again with another episode of Warhammer Thoughty K. And as the intro suggested for this one, I'm going to be spreading some love. I like to do this every now and again for a channel that catches my attention, or maybe a Facebook group that I think is a healthy place to share your hobby. So I'll be doing that in both those instances. Also, stay tuned to the end of this video because there's going to be details of a little giveaway I'll be doing. So on to the task at hand. You may remember earlier in the week that I did a video about priming miniatures. Specifically, it was about painting the Marines that you get with issue 1 of Warhammer 40,000 Conquest Magazine, painting them yellow if you don't want to paint them blue. It was targeted at newer people to the hobby, whether they're young people or young adults just getting into the hobby. But the purpose of that video was to just try and help people avoid making any mistakes that are typical for people who aren't used to things like priming miniatures. I did, however, shortly after I uploaded that video, I found another video from another great channel that I want you to check out. I'll pop a link in the description below, and the channel's name is Bases of Operations Painting Studio. And he did a video, really good video, especially if you're in the UK, because he did a video where he goes around town, checks the prices of different primers, and he like me, doesn't always use the Games Workshop primer. I like to use the Halfords primers, the automotive primers, but he went to a few different stores in the UK. I think one of them was a B&M Bargains, one of them was Wilko's or Wilkinson's, and there was another one which doesn't spring to mind at the moment, maybe the Range. And he went around just checking the prices. He also gives you some good information about making sure it's going to be okay on plastic miniatures. So I'll link that video specifically, and I'll link his channel in the description below, so make sure you check him out for me. Another thing I want to talk about is the Thoughty K Wargamers Unification group on Facebook. Now, if you've been a viewer of my channel for a while, you'll know that I was a member of the Legion of Gamza, which was a group of wargamers that basically wanted to try and help each other out by making sure we comment on each other's videos and give each other feedback, be it positive, negative, anything, to try and encourage each other to take our hobby to another level. Unfortunately, the Legion has closed now, and we are all, I think all of us to a member or former member of Legion of Gamza, I think we're all in the Wargamers Unification group on Facebook. The great thing about the Wargamers Unification group is the Legion of Gamza was a small collective of around anywhere between 20 and 30 people at one time. It did grow beyond that in its initial stages, but then it had a sort of a relaunch, and then it was limited then at that stage to around 30 participants. But the Wargamers Unification group on Facebook, or the Thoughty K Wargamers Unification group on Facebook, is for everybody. It's a great place to, I've mentioned it before as well, you'll have probably heard me mention it in the past. It's a great place to share your hobby that you're working on. So just if you want to share pictures, if you want to go there for tips on how to use a certain technique, if you're new to wargaming completely, it's a great place to go for just tips on how to avoid making mistakes that maybe more experienced wargamers have used in the past. People talk about tactics in there in game, and that's not really for me, but you know, that's a major part of the hobby for some other people. So it's a great place to just for a curious mind to be, and a mind that wants to sort of absorb as much information about the hobby, if you're new to the hobby or if you've been around in the hobby for a while. It's just shy of 1,000 members at the moment. We can, I think soon we're probably going to be ticking over that 1,000 member mark. It's a positive place to share what you like, as long as it's connected to wargaming basically. If you're a YouTube content creator as well, you can share your videos in there. If you're curious about possibly setting up your own YouTube channel, hobby related, then I've no doubt there's members of that group, myself included to a certain extent, but there's other more experienced members of that group that will more than likely lend you a hand in sort of giving you an idea of what programs they use on a computer, or I myself always use my phone to do my videos, so I can give you an idea of what programs I download on my phone to help with the editing and stuff like that. And it's just a positive place, like I say, to share your thoughts on the hobby, have discussion of the hobby and share what you're working on in the hobby. So make sure you check it out if you've not already, because it's a really great place for me to be. That's how I feel about it. It's a great place for me to be, and I think a lot of other people who are in it feel that way as well. Now, on to the moment you've all been waiting for. Well, if you're still there, that is. The giveaway. I've been fast approaching 400 subscribers, and it's ever since I started doing videos about this. If you don't know what that is, this is the Warhammer 40,000 Conquest Magazine first issue. You get 3 pots of paint in it, you get a sprue of Primaris Marines, easy to build Primaris Intercessors, and a starter brush, and a magazine which gives you an idea of what the hobby's about and what the Warhammer 40,000 universe is about as well. If you would like the chance to win this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. When I reach 400 subscribers, I'll do a video basically giving that away. I'm on 391 subscribers as we speak, so once I reach that 400 mark, or shortly thereafter, I'll do a video where I give that issue 1 away. I bought an extra copy to give away on my channel. This isn't limited to the UK, so if you're interested, if you're in the United States, if you're in Australia, if you're in Japan, Germany, the Netherlands, any part of Scandinavia, anywhere like that where you can't get Warhammer 40,000 Conquest Magazine, then, so basically if you're not in the United Kingdom or Ireland, then you will be able to have the chance of winning this magazine. There is a slight caveat to this giveaway though. I need to be able to send liquids to your country, so if your country doesn't allow liquids to be imported via a postal service, then unfortunately I won't be able to send it to you. So I need to be able to send liquids to your country. If you win and I find out I can't send the liquids to your country, I can still send you the miniatures and the magazine and the brush, but I won't be able to send the paints. We may be able to sort something out between us about the paints, but I'll cross that bridge when we come to it. What do I want you to do in order to gain the opportunity to win this magazine? All I want you to do is, number 1, be a subscriber. Number 2, just comment on this video, drop a comment in. Let's make it a specific comment. The comment I want to see from you will be, I want issue 1. So pop that in the comments below, I want issue 1, and you'll have the chance to win this magazine. If you are in the UK and Ireland and you just want another one, you still get the chance to win it. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the battlefield.